Good morning, dear hearts. We're at lesson 67. Love created me like itself. God is love. God created me like himself. Love creates. God creates. It is the very nature of creation to expand, and love continues to expand. It must extend. And it cannot be cut off. It cannot be limited. You can't limit the light, okay? If a room is filled with light, that room remains filled with light. Now you can close doors around it and put up veils and curtains, but even with those veils and curtains, the light will creep underneath it or around it, or even sometimes through it. Love is light-filled. We are light-filled because love created us like itself. This lesson also tells us, as we've been told before, and we will continue to be given this information, that God appointed you as the world's Savior. We are here to save the world. We are here for the salvation of the world, for the freedom of the world. This world, as we experience it, has been made into a jail cell, okay? And we are within that jail cell until we break out of it. And who of us, I mean, almost everyone I know at one point or another has felt trapped in this world at some time or another by one thing or an addiction or a situation or a circumstance or a pandemic, has felt trapped, all right? This lesson, this simple reminding of who we really are, the remembering. Remember is to rejoin. There's a member, and I'm going to remember. I'm going to rejoin that club, okay? And in the rejoining, the remembering of who we really are, and connecting our mind to that original thought, the original idea that created us. This is very helpful in the reversal of the thought system that we have been trapped in. That is our jail. Our thought system is our jail. Now this lesson has, in the practice periods, thoughts to say to ourselves to work on the reversal of this thinking that holiness created me holy, kindness created me kind, helpfulness created me helpful, or perfection created me perfect. And I'm going to add that wholeness created me whole. And of course, as I always say, you are the sinless, guiltless, perfect child of God. So sinlessness created you sinless. And this great, a few really amazing lines in this, and read the lesson in order to get the whole idea of the practicing, to go within and, to practice this and to try to shift our thoughts about who we are. It says here, if love created you like itself, this self, big S, self, must be you. And somewhere in your mind, it is there for you to find. It is there for you to remember who you really are. We need to reverse this thought system that has been holding us down. And several times within the course, we've already read it and been exposed to it. It says deep within your mind, in a place that you are not currently aware of, but deep within your mind, these ideas, this truth about who you are, it's there. So this lesson is to help us to remove that self, that little S self that we have made, the image that we have made by the ego, okay? Because all of those images are false images. So we want to remove the false images. Remember, false evidence appearing real. These are false images that appear real. and to continue to uncover within us the truth that we really are. The lesson, talks about, repeating these ideas that holiness created me holy, love created me loving, perfection created me perfect. To repeat them as many times as you can during the course of today. Repetition is very helpful. Repetition, to rehear and rehear and rehear the thought, okay, is going to help to really shift and change the thought system that we currently have into the one that we truly want. The last paragraph of this lesson says, try to realize in the shorter practice periods, and that's when saying these mantras over and over, that this is not your tiny solitary voice that tells you this. This is the voice for God, reminding you of your Father and of yourself. Again, your big S self. This is the voice of truth, replacing everything that the ego tells you about yourself with the simple truth about the child of God that you are, the Son of God that you are. You were created by love itself. A little long, but this is a beautiful lesson. It's not a giant stride, but it's really important. And the repetitions are going to be very helpful to say this mantra that love created me like itself as many times as possible today, and add thoughts to it. So I hope this helped. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, and please be here tomorrow. Namaste.